Good morning, beloveds. I'm, I've had nightmares for the last couple of nights, so not really with it this morning. And, my thoughts are swirling, and my heart hurts, and my soul hurts, and you don't cut on here to listen to me fall apart. And so I'm not going to do that. Just pardon the face. I'm not likely to become a wild-eyed revolutionary, but there's a possibility. I'm not watching the news. I see the news. I can't avoid the news, but I'm not watching the news. So, there's that. And I just, I don't know. Just in the last, even 3 months, the world's a different place. And I worry that we're not headed in the right direction. What we need is kindness and compassion and love. And I see that. I'm trying to be that, and I'm trying to encourage that, but it is. Today I will focus on healing. I have I have a friend who is having surgery, and then another friend's daughter is having surgery, and then a member of our center is having a procedure. So today there are a number of people who are having, medical experiences that are needing love and healing, and so, that's where I'm going to try and focus today. And then I'm gonna, pray a lot, and get on with this. So, today is June 2nd. It is my mother's birthday, so I will have to make sure that I call her later today. And today, we're in the month of June, and June is the month of creativity. Now is a good time to be creating a new world. The motto of CSL, Centers for Spiritual Living, is a world that works for everybody. So for the month of June, that will be my focus, a world that works for everybody, because it's not. And we, as Jesse said on Saturday, we can't just do better. We have to do well. All right. Okay. Perfect reality is manifesting in my life. The will of God for me is the will of a boundless life flowing through me. It is the will of joy, of success, of happiness, of peace, of abundance. It is the will of the kingdom of heaven, not absent from this earth, but imperfectly seen. Nothing rewards or punishes me but the immutable law of cause and effect. There is no good that I cannot experience, provided I first embody that good. There is no joy I cannot reach, provided I first clear my consciousness of anything that would limit this joy in myself or in others. I dispel any doubt in my mind as to whether or not God wishes me to have the best. There is no judgment, no condemnation, no criticism. I know that any belief in a power that harms is false. Every such belief is eradicated. There is justice, knowledge, right guidance, divine intelligence operates through me without confusion, calmly moving forward, progressive, reaching outward. I am guided by infinite wisdom into the light that is eternal. I accept the gift of life for myself and for everyone else. God is right where I am. God is what I am. I enter into the conscious possession of this divine allness, this perfect reality, today. I know that it is manifesting in my life. And I admit that occasionally I have trouble with his punctuation. All right. One of the teachings that I appreciate so much in Science of Mind is that I cannot want good for myself that I don't want for everybody else. So whatever good I desire for me, I desire for everyone, every sentient being, every conscious being, in the entire plane of existence, universe, whatever. I mean, I have a small human mind. I can't grasp how big that is. And it's one of the teachings that I love, is because the good that I want for myself is the good that I want for everybody. There are no walls between my good and your good. The good that I want, the good that I hold for myself, I'm not holding away from anybody else. I'm holding it for everyone else. And one of the things that I've always appreciated about Science of Mind is that it has always been inclusive. From the very articles of our chapter, there's a term, whatever created us as a movement, we have never had to rescind any laws, any rules to include anyone. You have always been welcome. We never had to change the laws to include people of color. We never had to change the laws to include the LGBTQ plus community. They were always included. There was never a time that we wrote rules to exclude them, because a core of our teaching is the good for ourselves is the good for everybody. This is why I am a minister in this teaching, because of that, because we want good for everybody, and because we include movements within us, such as the diversity group. They have a Facebook presence, they have a social media presence. I don't know if one of my classmates is still heavily involved in it, but I know that he was. And so, that we get together and we have these conversations. And do we do it perfectly every time? No. But when we fall down and make a mistake, we pick ourselves up and we go, okay, so that didn't work. Let's try again. I'm rambling, and let me get back to the words. The will of God for me is the will of boundless life flowing through me. It is the will of joy, success, of happiness, of peace, of abundance. It is the will of the kingdom of heaven, not absent from this earth, but imperfectly seen. And I think that's your key there. The kingdom of heaven is here on earth, and we imperfectly see it. We pray to have the scales fall from our eyes so that we may see it more perfectly. And we see it more perfectly when we recognize the divine in each other. Rita, you just want to be on camera today? Nothing rewards or punishes me but the immutable laws of cause and effect. That's a hard one. We are punished by the misuse of our law, but we are also in relationship with one another. So sometimes we are being punished by causes that are beyond just our interactions. That's where we get tricky. That's where we get tricky. And that's the problem, is we are in relationship. We are in relationship. And the relationships get bigger and the causes get bigger. And don't take that on a micro level. We also have to accept that on a macro level, that we are in relationship, and sometimes we are experiencing causes that are rippling out from something bigger than just us. That was hard for me to read today. There is no good I cannot experience provided I first embody that good. There is no joy I cannot reach provided I first clear my consciousness of anything that would limit this joy in myself or others. And when he said that, I was like, okay. First, I must clear my consciousness of anything that would limit this joy in myself or others. I can't be joyful if everyone around me is not joyful. So what can I do to add, what can I do to clear what is restricting the joy of others? What's mine to do? I dispel any doubts on my mind as to whether or not God wishes me to have the best. Okay. I dispel any doubt in my mind as, okay, so I'm not going to blame God for this. That's what he's saying. There is no judgment, no condemnation, no criticism. Yeah, well, I'm doing all of that of myself right now. I know that any belief in a power that harms is false. God is love. God wants me to be happy. God wants everybody to be happy. Where we have to work is on the human level, where we make mistakes. We have to own those mistakes and do better. No, I'm going to choose what Jesse says. We have to own those mistakes and do not just better, but well. There is justice, knowledge, right guidance. Divine intelligence operates through me without confusion, calmly moving forward, progressing, reaching outward. That's not a mantra for today. I don't know what is. Divine intelligence operates through me without confusion, calmly moving forward, progressive, reaching outward. I am guided by infinite wisdom into the light that is eternal. I accept the gift of life for myself and for everyone else. God is right where I am. God is what I am. I enter into the conscious possession of this divine allness, this perfect reality today. I know that it is manifesting in my life. If it is manifesting in my life, I know that it is manifesting in every life. All right. I'm a hot mess today. That is what it is. Yeah. And so I'm going to take these words to heart. I'm going to read them 4 or 5 more times. I am going to banish any doubt within myself and allow the divine to flow through me. And I'm going to go out and do what is mine to do. And help to create a world that works for everybody. All right. I'm talking to myself today, as well as you. Go do something kind for yourself. Do something compassionate for yourself. Do something loving for yourself today. Open your windows, get some fresh air, go for a walk. Put on the music, get your groove on, dance. Do what you need to do to feel that presence within you today. And know that Reverend David will be on with you later today, and all of your practitioners are available to you. Check your emails if you need to reach out. And I will be in a better place tomorrow. I will be in a better place today. Thank you. Have a fantastic day, and know that you are loved. Always loved. You are a beloved child of God. Make it the best day you can. Bye, beloveds.